Here we go. Polania again. And Militant. Ooh, guys, I like Polania Militant. They're fun. Shore up the shore, very doable. Common Man, not so doable. So maybe we don't get paired up against Crimea Militant again. Mechanical, very strong. But we like Polania Militant, yes we do. Albion Innovative, it's the best Albion, but it's still Albion. Nordic Patriotic, pretty strong. So let's tier list this. We start off, we're Polania Militant, which is A tier. Crimea Mechanical, S tier. Albion Innovative, B tier. Nordic Patriotic, B tier. So, not a super unbalanced game. Let's take this. Let's take this a little on the low risk side, I think. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up to where if I don't get metal on the encounter, it doesn't just wreck me. Which the fastest way to play Polania Militant is not do this. It's to be a little bit more devil may care on the encounter and just hope that you get what you need. Okay, Albion grabbing that village right away. The Nordic doesn't take it. Nordic Patriotic is definitely underrated. Crimea almost certainly is going to produce, trade for 2 food, and produce again because they have this mechanical board, and that gets them a quicken list. But everybody pretty much does. Alright. Start moving toward the encounter. We can't get the mech this turn. Because, oh, look at those combat cards. Amazing. Combats are going to be tricky this game. Normally I would go with the coin enlist first, but I may have to go with the combat card enlist first. No one is going to be especially quick to the fast factory. TNA Robert says you usually go for the enlist instead of trading for metal. So what you can do is you can just move, produce, trade for 2 food, get the coin upgrade, and like take some pop or take some coin, and then move straight to the encounter and hope you get metal. Cooper says Nordic Patriotics is underrated. Weren't you one of the people who made the tier list? I mean, underrated on the tier list. I just mean it's better than people often think it is. Alright. Gonna do this. And then I am not gonna move next turn. Instead, I'm gonna produce and then trade for a food and another metal. And that gets me to 4 metal. And the benefit of that is that the next time, even though I'll spend 3 metal on the mech, the next time I trade for metal, I'll have enough for another mech. So that gets me a guaranteed ticket to the factory. Whereas if I just rushed the encounter and then didn't get metal, it would take me a long time to get where I was going. I mean, the nice thing is if you do get food, you can trade for metal while you're enlisting. Good. Cooper says, I love Nordic anyway. Nordic is fun. I don't like agricultural and I don't like engineering, but innovative, industrial, and patriotic are a lot of fun. I don't like mechanical. I left anybody out. No, I think that's it. Militant. Militant's okay. Militant's hard to play, but it can be good. Ooh, Nordic coming out of the base. That's bold. Here's turn number 3 and a produce out of Crimea. Get an enlist here. Yeah, there it is. All right. Just slow opening, but it's safe. And I think it's good because I'm gonna need combat cards. Huh. I don't think that's what Albion wanted to see at all. I mean, the combat cards are nice, but no, that's not what Albion wanted to see at all. Who do they peek at? North Creature. I lost the Nordic with Tagawa and my friends joked about it, so I said, okay, let me play Rustfeet and you play Nordic. I got Industrial for my mat and absolutely wiped the floor. Albion spied on me. They fixed that, right? So that means they actually spied on my cards. So Albion knows I have trash cards. Not great. Rustfeet and Industrial versus Nordic's not very fair. For sure. I always take the coin enlist here. But I'm so tempted. They're not on metal. They're not on metal. I'm going to take the combat card one. And I'm going to get 2 coins. I have 1 coin. That's going to put me at 3. Right? So I need to take coins in case I get like a $4 mech option and I decide I want to take it. I think that's right, right? I'm going to get 2 coins. It's going to put me at 3. This will be 5, yeah. I don't usually take coins first off the enlist bonus, but North Creature Cooper points out that's Rustfeet Industrial, which is a banned combination that North Creature wiped his the floor with his friends with. North Creature said, yeah, but he doesn't need to know that. All right, so we're going to miss 1 mech out of Albion there, and 1 of our own mechs. So that's 2 coins, unfortunately. But we're going to get at least 1 combat card off of Crimea that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. We're going to need all the combat cards we can get. Okay, this is almost certainly a produce to, weirdly enough, 6 workers. 7 workers? 7 workers. I'm going to send a card my way. At least it's not another 2, right? Alright. Definitely moving the character here. Question is, do we move a worker over here? I think we do. Give ourselves some more food. It's going to delay our getting to 8 workers, but I think I'm okay with that. Worker and 3 wood. I mean, 3 wood is short. 1 wood short of a building. Definitely gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Well, what's the structure? Not gonna be a monument because we're probably never gonna bolster this whole game because it's over upgrade, which gives us no coins. Not particularly useful to try to do that if we can avoid it. Go armory for the power. We can go. Want to get out on the board quicker. Let's go mine. Neighbored tunnels, sweet. I like the way this is going all right. I mean, it's not really a dream start by any stretch, but it's okay. Just got a bunch of meeples on the board for Crimea. We've missed 2 mechs out of Albion, which is unfortunate. Cooper, should the IFA mats be banned with Crimea and Rusviet? They are ban worthy. They're strong enough to be banned, for sure. But that would leave Crimea and Rusviet with just 5 mats each. No, 4 mats each. I mean, you can't ban everything, so with the introduction of IFA, I mean, you could actually make the case for unbanning Crimea Patriotic and Rusviet Industrial, except that the playstyles just kind of sit in the base, and they're really hard to interrupt, which makes them slightly toxic. Otherwise, strength-wise, they could be unbanned. Robert says, I'd say mechanical board should be banned with IFA. You know, if you're gonna ban things for being bad, I agree with that 100%. If that's that's the direction you're gonna take it. All right. Produce. And then I think we're going to move down to this encounter. We could wait a turn and trade for 2 metal and enlist. But kind of want to... Ooh, would have loved that on our first... Would have loved this on our first encounter. That would have been awesome. I'm going to take the metal. 3 and 3. Too bad it's not right there. Of course, Albion has 2 units right there. I probably couldn't win a fight with my terrible combat cards. What is Nordic doing? Just upgrading a bunch? No, they're not even doing that. Guys, what has Nordic been doing for 7 turns? They literally have 3 oil and 2 workers, and they've only gotten 1 upgrade. Just been waiting for their setup to look a little different. Don't actually know what they've been doing. Have to confess. All right. Finally getting their encounter, though. If they want oil, there it is. When I get that upgrade star, they're going to just go ahead and buy the upgrade, though, looks like. So we're going to get a produce out of Crimea. Probably on these 2 spots to get another list. Would have liked that upgrade from that encounter. For me is going the very slow to get mechs route here. I would think the speed mech is going to be the first choice, but they make a river walk and come out of the base the way they're playing. All right, let's go ahead and grab the encounter. We did get speed, right? Yeah. Take this encounter, of course. Come down here to guard this spot. And then we'll trade for the metal next turn and enlist. Do I want this food? I gotta think about this. Because I'm gonna enlist. I have 4 food. I'm gonna take this middle option. Take an enlist. Then I just have 2 enlists left. And I'm gonna produce once more here. So I'm gonna have at least 6 food. So I don't want to take that food. So let's just take $2 on pop. And a $3 enlist. Plain enlist. And combat cards are terrible, but nobody knows that. Ballistic power. We're also on pace for 7 popularity. Of course, weirdly for Polania Militant, we have no money. Because we paid $3 for an enlist. Okay, but Albion gives us a coin, that's nice. Good night, Matthew. Have a good one. North Creature, what's the worst star to get in the game? Popularity star. It will happen. It happens sometimes. But it's so inefficient. There you go. Cooper says the same thing. Guys, my combat cards are just trash. It's gonna be tough to get combats. I really can't. I don't want this Oil Nordic. It's so easy to take, but I don't actually want it. Aditya says, do you think adding Rise of Fenris elements to side DE would enhance the gameplay? Adding modular board concept to DE might be interesting. The modular board would be really interesting to add to DE. Fenris is great for casual play, but in like a ranked system, it'd be kind of broken. Now, I'm not all the way through the Fenris campaign, but some of the elements seem to be more for fun than to really balance the game. There's the speed mech. Yeah, gonna move these workers up and move the character to the encounter. All right. There's oil on the ground. And Albion probably has burrow. No, they don't have burrow. They do not have their eyes set on invading my base. Let's take this. And let's take more combat cards. Hoping we get some good ones. Oh, we got a 4 and a 5, guys. Cooper's just talking about that popularity star being really circumstantial. Agree with that 100%. All right, we're going to get our first power off an Albion upgrade, which is great. Round 9, no one has any stars. North Creature says, I hate getting the upgrade star. For sure, it's definitely low on the list. Definitely low on the list. What are we doing here? Nobody built a mine there. Is move number 3 to take their character to the mine? Or move number 2? No. They moved back to the forest from the encounter with their character. Don't. Get another combat card. I think it paid off to go that route. Get on this tunnel. A little bit easier to spread workers out from a tunnel than this spot right here. No. We have all our enlists. This is intriguing. This is probably the fastest way to end the game, but it's going to burn coin to do it. This is the way to get the highest score. Because not only is it going to help me get my mechs out by giving me this upgrade, so I can trade for metal or, you know, in the event need to get less metal, but it's also going to give me that move upgrade, which is going to allow me to spread out end popularity. So I'm going to play the patient game here. Merge it is. Now I'm going to start to get a little bit of coin. Keeper of the Stars for the rushing strategy would just be mechs, workers, enlists, combat, objective. Industrial, the industrial mat will sometimes rush by occasionally rush by building, but see, it just says 2 combat, objective, mag, enlist, power. Yeah, worker, not power star, worker most of the time. How much power Albion have? Ooh, that metal is tempting, but I need 2 other metal to go with it. Nordic's a non-factor in this game so far. Crimea is moving really slowly. We're kind of moving slowly, to be honest, but maybe I should have taken the other factory card. Done. Of course, they've got shield now. Albion has shield. So if I attack them, they're going to have 6 power. Can they move next turn? They cannot move next turn, so they can't sword me yet. Guys, this is funny. If I'd taken the, I mean, Crimea is going to build a mech this turn, but if I'd taken the mech combat card, I could drop Riverwalk and go in here. Round 10 and you haven't gotten 20 stars. What is this snail's pace? North creature. I know. Sometimes I play slow as Polania Militant. I'm not even winning either, but it's gonna be alright, guys. It's gonna be alright. I have a good feeling about this game. I have a good feeling about this game. Okay. Still don't have Burrow, but they can have it anytime they want. And with a factory card, they could come in here and take these resources. So we're gonna go to 5 workers, set ourselves up for this enlist. Was it worth it to move the worker off the village? Gonna have to spend an extra turn producing to get the worker star. There's Burrow. Cooper says, I played a game for fun the other day where we raced for 10 stars instead of coins. It was really interesting. Wow, what would we even do? Is that all the stars? That's not all the stars, is it? Where am I going? Here. 1, 2, 5, 10. No, that's all the stars, right? That would take a while. I feel like that would take a while. Okay. Albion's coming to the factory, and I don't want to get sorted, really. So we're going to use the factory card, probably take this encounter right here, then trade for 2 metal, get the last enlist, and then maybe produce. We'll see. Or just move and deploy another mech. Lucky here, we get metal. There's some metal. I don't want to do that. Just all metal, guys. It's okay because I'm going to be moving around more, so it's alright if I still get 2 popularity off the now we're up to 30. You guys, told you I had a good feeling about this. This Albion like swords me here. But they're not. They're going to the factory. They're not going to the factory? Thought for sure they were. Well, that gives me options. If Albion had gone to the factory, that would have exposed this food, so I would have had to trade for 2 metal. Anyone else knocking on the door of popularity? Yeah, Crimea is. Nordic's just putting away up here. All right. I'm just worried about getting to 8 workers before I'm bumped off the board, guys. I mean, Crimea didn't build a mech that turn. I thought they were going to. Okay, so we can move next turn. Pray for some metal on the list and move again. Not gonna fortify the factory, huh? Yep, gonna fortify the factory. Me a mechanical with 16 coins, that seems about right. Our coin total is about to shoot up though. And they moved off of this tunnel, so they still can't. Or did they take the enlist one? Got 11 combat cards. They still can't take these resources. So we're gonna move. We go fight Albion? Be nice to fight somebody. But this is the only place we can hit where there aren't workers. We can drop camaraderie next, but we can get shore up the shore, I guess, right? Which lake? Do this lake. Worker mech. Bring a few workers here. Take the character to here. That would get shore up the shore. I think we're going to be patient with shore up the shore. Could get common man. We gave away 6 coins. But that's not worth it. Obviously. All right, we're gonna make life difficult for Crimea is what we're gonna do. This spot is safe from everybody. Crimea is hemmed in like crazy now. We make it to 13 pop, guys. Camaraderie time. Bet our score shot up there. Yeah. 49. Only 1 star in 14 rounds, though. That's okay. We're about to get a lot of them. Just watching chat over here. Cooper played that 10-star game we were talking about, and won his Crimea and got the factory card. That would make a difference for sure. Nordic spreading out. Crimea with 2 stars. Does Crimea have their eyes set on the Power Star? They do. They will not attack. They will bolster here. No, they can't bolster. They will do something else where they will go into combat and bluff. Yeah, they want the Power Star. Okay. Albion still can't reach this spot, so it is a safe spot to drop 2 metal. This is not completely safe. This is obviously not safe. Mia's not going to attack me next turn, though. They had their... This was a great opportunity to do so if they were going to do it. We're going to go to 13 pop this turn. So Albion cannot reach this spot. They can't Riverwalk from here. They have to come through here. So it's 1, 2 spaces with the factory card. This will be safe for one turn. Oh, guys, it's 13 popularity. Okay, so what are our stars? We got to think about this. Objective gets us here. Mech gets us here. Combat, combat. Objective, mech, combat, combat. Can we beat Albion in 2 battles? 2v2 and no, probably not. Like Crimea. Do get another power though. I'm the popular kid, says North Creature. Can't get to Nordic this turn. I have camaraderie now, so I can fight. I could go attack the factory with 3. Can Albion move next turn? Yes, they can. Just probably return the favor. Basically have to fight Albion, don't I? I can shore up the shore here? No. Unless I attack this spot. Drop a token on the factory. Let's go fight Albion here. Did you attack Albion with full force and then use nothing to beat him again? Yeah, it depends on what he throws, but yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack Albion with 3 units and then drop something on the, drop a 4th mech on the factory. It's 6 cards all game, and I have one of the 5s. I should have looked to see how quickly he locked in. Can he move next turn? I hate that you can't see it. Yes, he can move next turn. He's not going to go high. Saving it for the counterattack. And in case we get counterattacked by Albion and we lose it, there's a shore up the shore. We got a few coins, guys. 93. Wait, Albion doesn't counterattack? Bolster? This game. I mean, we just attack here, right? We're here. Albion had to try to retake the factory, though. I mean, that was their. They had to know that was their last turn. I'm at 5 stars, and I just need a combat. Got my factory move. Because now I gotta actually think about how to like not kingmake here. So whoever's assuming that after Nordic goes that I can still attack them through here, I'm gonna attack Nordic. I have 7 power and a 5, so I can win here or here. Just gonna attack whoever is not winning. So I don't change the 3-4 ranking. It's 14 popularity. Camaraderie can be so strong. And Crimea can come out of the base here and bump a few workers, but they went Wayfarer because I think their plan was to go for tier 2. There's nothing they can do though, except make sure they get second. What was that? Oh, did they trade for pop? They go to 7 pop. Alright, sorry Albion. Albion's in last place. This is game, guys. Round 17. Not super fast for Polania Militant, but dominating score. "17 rounds, 109 points. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We said in the it went exactly according to tier list though, except for I guess Crimea Mechanical is actually above Polania. Good game. Good game.